Good
Good
luck
luck with the rest, man.
Good luck to Zane getting clubbed. Holy
Yeah, no, that's tough.
He's like, I tried.
All right.
All right. I love this matchup. It's Falco Peach Frenzy lloD, and this is I think the second to last match for this round robin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, you know I was talking about Falco Sheik, right? So I think it's just kind of opposite in the sense of, so I thought Sheik beats Falco, but she can't be lazy. I feel like Peach loses to Falco, but Peaches be lazy.
Oh yeah, don't listen.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
get me started.
I know you're a hater.
I'm
But
look
at
that
least for
Jack
me, I do feel like in general, Falco, his game plan is harder, but it's better.
Yeah, I think Falco's a better character than Peach.
Yeah,
That's
I think so too. And I think he wins this matchup. But I think Peach's game plan is just generally easier. And like what it takes to win is like easier at first. And so people probably think otherwise. But I think if you play two experienced players in this matchup, I feel like the Falco would win. Like if you know, like if you had two training partners, for example, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
Okay, I agree there.
I think the Falco would win.
I think so too. I think that Peach's punish game is not linear, but it's like very masterable, you know?
Yeah.
And
you can say easy, man. You ain't got to be
No, I don't think it's easy. I don't think it's easy.
You don't have to use different words.
If it was, then like every Peach would be cracked. At punish.
I'm gonna start using masterable instead of saying easy.
Yeah.
I hold on to this theory, but with Falco, it's like it's like a lot more decisions and stuff, and you can't you can combo her, but you can't combo her like fucks, and so I think that advantage there, you know, it sucks for Falco.
Yeah.
But he's still the better character.
Yeah.
That's like difficult
But
I think, imagine you fuck someone up and you're like, oh, that player? No, he's masterable. He's
masterable. That's right. Isn't that a good mentality? Isn't that mech
Yeah.
mentality? It's a digital martial art, baby.
Let's go, man.
Dude, I couldn't live with Meg. Every time I want to play to a match, he's like, dude, listen. I'm like, all right, man, whatever.
Yo, keep you on your toes, though. You're going to be your best self.
Dude, he's like
motivational mech, bro.
The DoorDash driver shows up and he's just like talking to him for 30 minutes.
Dude, we need to eat.
Like, bro, we'll give you a tip. You know, you gotta.
I'll give you more than one tip. Here we go. Okay, positivity. Here's $5 also. Now stick around.
It's like, bro, I got McDonald's getting cold in the car. I got to do this outdoor.
Frenzy's losing the game right now.
Yeah, it's really tough. I think with lloD, you can't. I don't think the whole laser like up tilt. That's just not okay with lloD. You gotta.
Yeah,
I don't even know what's the best game plan per se, but I think it's somewhere in between. I think like if I had to pick like a type of Falco who would, in my opinion, do really well versus lloD, I would go with like a Ginger or a Fiction.
Okay.
I think that style
it's funny
is
to say
better
because
versus lloD.
when I watch Frenzy, I'm getting a lot of Ginger vibes, but I might be.
Nah, I think like Ginger do be laser up tilting, but I do think he has like. When I watch Ginger, I feel like he knows when to like press go press the gas and then just start going ham. And he'll have moments where he'll just do that if he has to.
Yeah, I guess Ginger is offensively just as clean as he is defensively.
Yeah, I think Ginger defaults to defense, but like that's not. He'll approach and do all that stuff when necessary. Whereas I feel like Frenzy,
wake up.
even though he like he really likes he's on that defense wins championships.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But I love throwing a corner. I'm a huge fan.
I know he likes this matchup, but I just don't think it's weird because I just don't think lloD plays like most Peaches.
Yeah.
So you can't really approach it the same.
Yeah.
Ooh, he's looking good right now.
Maybe it just took a little adjustment.
Yeah, I mean Yoshi's is a hell of an adjustment.
Oh yeah, this stage is so good.
This stage is like the one stage I think Yoshi's and FD are like the clear like Falco clearly
if Falco
loses
had one
there.
more counter pick like Yoshi's, I think he'd win the matchup. Like clean for me.
I'd argue Falco wins on FD, but it's just really easy to chain grab with Peach.
Yeah.
And most people
use
make
the wrong
mistakes.
word. What's the word again? Masterable.
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 Yes.
Chain grab.
Masterable chain grabs. Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, hold on. I'm doing something
get your rocks
really
off.
funny.
Masterable, dog.
Are you still talking to Blur or what?
Dude, he won't pick up. Piece of
Down
shit.
there. Oh.
The way to get Blur to respond is you tweet about him. And
I tweeted at him.
because he's so self-conscious about his public image that he responds right away.
That or you put Marth on the screen.
Yeah, that's what I thought would happen, but he's not
you know,
showing up.
yeah.
He's like-
He better be in church or something.
All
Or
of,
like,
all of Zane's ideas, I had him way before. I had him in 2004.
Who stands Zane harder, Fendi or Blood?
Oh,
I think it's gotta be
No,
Blue.
Fendi's more genuine. That's the difference.
Yeah,
Fendi
yeah.
loves.
Yeah, Fendi doesn't
saw
think
Zane
he's
from
better.
the trenches
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Blur ultimately thinks he's better, or that he could be.
Blur's more like, you know how Drake got them Katie and Curry tattoos?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's more Blur.
But they cheer against them
Yeah,
at the final.
Yeah, that's more.
Let's just upside. That was pretty cool. Almost died for it.
Ooh,
these
texts. I'm loving these texts.
Yo,
Doing something great into doing something you get killed is ultimately the spacey. That's like, oh, nice. And then you just do something bad right after. You're like,
Oh, actually, okay, back me up.
All right, Frenzy,
such a
I
good
like that
fade back. Oh, that was
fade back.
kinda
Yo.
nice.
Oh, side turnaround there would be God like that.
Ooh.
Just do it for the fans. There you go. Oh, he's too late.
Ooh,
I'm glad he knew that.
Nice. Very good.
Side turnaround there when Peaches just float like that is so good. They never see it coming. Yeah, y'all don't. Don't try to act like you do. You don't.
Just admit that you didn't know.
Yeah. All your favorite Peach players done got hit with that dare. I promise you.
Nice
Oh,
STI
that's
gets
tough.
back on stage,
Yeah.
and then
And we take those.
Just
I don't know if that's
footstool
his controller. He was sorry about his the button mapping.
yeah, we don't know if he fixed it or
Oh,
not.
that's a good point. We didn't
That's
talk about that
unfortunate.
angle. That's like, you know, NBA players with the injuries. He's like, yo, he's got the.
Yeah, his
you know,
ankle. He's
elbow.
in the locker room
Yeah,
doing
right
stretches
there.
right now.
Yeah. We don't know if he's good to go.
Out as questionable for the rest of the game.
Okay, so the thing, Kadora and Stock Up posted on BTS Twitter, and someone instantly replies, says, guys, you have a giant commentary problem. 4 commentators talking about everything but the match. Why the fuck do you allow that over and over again? Makes Summit so much worse than it could be. You're still watching, get owned, idiot. But I replied, yeah, and you guys got to back me up on this because it's a commentator thing. Yo, dude, I'm really sorry, but there's actually a reason. There's a lot of formal rules in commentary. And on game 2, when there's a mark, you're allowed to talk about other stuff in the game. Look up mark rule 34.
No, it's true.
And that's true, right?
No, I've actually
So,
seen it.
so
Yeah,
just back me up on that because that's like,
No, it's like
They
back
don't
from
know.
the Smashboards days, so a lot of people don't really know that it exists, but absolutely.
yeah.
I
So you know, we're kind of allowed, but whatever. Go off. It's Frenzy, it's lloD, and it's FD, which means he's gonna get chain grab.
Ooh, this is the one. This one and the Pikachu one, I'm a big hater of. I'm like,
Yeah, they're
whatever.
pretty easy,
It's
but you know,
super easy.
necessary.
Masterable.
Because like I was saying, I think without the chain grab, it'd be a lot harder.
Oh yeah,
for
no,
Peach.
it's yeah.
She's still
super
too
easy.
slow.
I bring this up a lot
And,
whenever I see this, but it's like dashback changed this. Like fixing dashback, because
Yeah.
it used to be a big problem. Because to get the dashback and get the regrab was
Yeah.
like it was dashback dependent. But now that we fixed it, it's a lot more consistent. So this became a lot more.
Oh no!
You dead? Okay.
All right, cool. Lucky
the trade.
trade. Oh.
Down. No, don't do that. Man.
Falco's up B, one of the most annoying moves to trade with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
you can
yeah.
actually just straight up die.
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah.
It's like Fox, you get Sakurai combo, but Falcons will just actually
Just kill you.
He
Yeah.
tried to shield grab after a fair.
Yeah,
That's
that
like I
is-
know
that-
exactly
that-
where it is.
yeah.
That's like that's crazy.
I wouldn't recommend that.
That loses to like everything.
Yeah.
What does that beat? Like
Yeah. I think he's probably dead here. Or no, lloD has to do one more. Probably one more.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Never mind. Falco's is dead, huh?
Very masterable chain grab there.
I know, right?
Masterable.
Masterable.
Oh,
yeah.
that's
right.
sick. This is a tough position to be in, but usually you can get to Peach as she's coming down from float. I'd say that's like the
Yeah,
best
it's hard,
way
but
to
that's your
punish-
timing window.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
your time.
Yeah,
It's
no,
such a
it-
small window too.
I think
But
way
lloD-
back, I remember Squid labbing some stuff to deal with the high float
Yeah.
over the lasers.
That
I-
sounds
I
like
forget
Squid
what
would
it
do.
said.
Nice by
I
lloD.
have
That
a
was
feeling
fun.
that Squid did something about that.
Yo,
Very
I
good.
will say I'm proud of lloD because I remember we played like a year ago, and like I don't know, I was kind of
Cooking him?
Were you
I
cooking
don't
him?
know if I was cooking him, but he was struggling, and I was like, bro, you need to float, my guy. Like, like actually, it's just a free. It's like just a get out of jail free card.
By the way, Brandon, you're
Yeah.
like the only human who could bring up a story about messing up lloD, but I don't feel like you're bragging. I feel like you're just
no, I
stating
wasn't
facts.
messing him up.
Anyone else says it?
I-
Bish has been talking about beating Mech like last Summit's VIP bracket the whole goddamn weekend. Nobody's been asking him, and he keeps bringing it up.
no, this is just a random session.
Yeah, but
Trust
I
me.
could tell you're
I've
just bringing it
gotten
up for
destroyed
like
by
Talking about
knowledge.
it to
Yeah.
give context. He's not actually
I've gotten destroyed by lloD way more than I haven't. But just that scenario, he kept playing on the
If anything,
ground.
he's underselling it because I watched
Yeah.
some of it. He was fucking him
and,
up.
then, and then he would
He
he
jogged
would,
a little bit after.
he would roll. lloD would roll, out and then like try to nair out and then roll. And I'm like, dude, just float, bro. Like, just float. You could just avoid all that shit by floating. And like that game in particular,
He's doing it.
he did a lot of floating.
No, float's all good.
His natural go-to is like you said, Phil. He tries to like go for the hardest thing possible. So if it's tough for him, he thinks it's like the most like because like he likes guarantees, and usually by doing guarantees, you've got to do the hard thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's a really good way to put it.
Yeah. Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, I like
so
that
smart.
empty hop.
Because usually you just ended at the empty hop, but he read the roll also and chased him down.
Right.
You know what I feel like, Brandon? This is just what the sport says. I feel like Frenzy's like the Northern Pelicans. Like he can win. He's like close enough. He's like he can win, but he probably won't.
No, he probably won't. He's probably gonna get 3-1, but you know he can easily just win 3-1.
He could win, but I don't know if he will. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
That's how all those NBA heads together.
Yeah, all the NBA heads. Shouts to the Pelicans.
Yeah, shouts to the Pelicans.
But no, I mean I think Frenzy is like on the brink. Like
there.
I like how he uses laser right here. I like how he can because this is really hard for me to do when I like laser Peach. I usually get hit by dash attack because they time it right and get in, but like Frenzy's really good at he's hella good at avoiding that shit. And that's like really hard. Most Falcos like don't do that, dude, in my opinion.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I really, what I like about Frenzy style is I feel like he's never in a rush to do something like, you know, a lot of times in spaces eventually you just want to create something. I feel like Frenzy never feels
not in
that
a
way.
rush.
Right. He's like, yo, I'm going to wait until I get.
Today I got time, cuz.
Yeah, today I got time. Yeah, exactly him.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh. You do gotta go for it though. Like sometimes you just like don't let her get back to stage.
Yep.
You know?
Just a challenge. Keep her honest.
I don't like. Okay, so I like to reverse the position, but I wish he didn't go so far back because he had Peach in the corner at a high %. I think he could have forced lloD to take more of a risk. He gave him too much space, in my opinion.
See, if I'm Frenzy, I'm going for laser down tilt.
Yeah.
Bless the legs.
That's what he got for that last stock was down tilt.
Oh,
It's
yeah?
definitely the time to do it.
Yeah.
Ooh, the double roll, getting a little.
Or
Oh,
jab.
scared.
Jab is good too. Jab
nice
back air.
tag.
Yep,
Yeah.
jab back air. Ugh. Frenzy is
Ooh,
interesting
what?
too.
Yeah.
Off shield pressure, he won't like mindlessly shine, and I'm wondering what his thoughts are for it, because like shine's really good after an aerial, but maybe there's like a shield grab window or something that he's just not. He's too scared of.
You're talking about right now. Well, you're not gonna net nothing off like 140 if you shine. So.
No, right now, no. But he did miss a follow-up because he dared lloD back in the corner, and then there was no shine, and he had to like chase lloD down, but he didn't.
Oh,
I'm just kind of
okay.
wondering like what's
that
happening?
Decision making's coming
This
through.
is that Falco-itis. Okay, there you go.
Right?
Martharitis and Falco.
No, Falco doesn't have an itis. Falco has an itis.
Falco tunnel, bro.
No, Falco has an
Falco
itis.
tunnel, bro. I call it Falco tunnel.
Because like you don't have like, you have to get a straight hit. You don't have like, and you can't like. Fox has like this up smash, up throw, up air, shine. Like you could just, but Falco doesn't have any.
He's just like back air.
Yeah,
He's trying to
back
find
air.
back air.
Sometimes
you have safe
down
moves, but you don't have like a kill confirm like that.
Yeah.
I'm just
He's a
I'm
sandwich
just gonna
player.
let it slide. I'm just,
He's a sandwich. He's like,
you know, I mean, down tilt's kind of good. Back air's kind of good.
yeah, but you can't just.
Forward
you can't
smash
get,
kinda
you can with Fox, you
good.
can confirm.
I
that
mean,
you
Hugo,
get
let's
that
be
move.
real.
even
How many
trade the
times
beat.
have you been at like 150 and got a down smash off Falco trying to kill you?
All right, that'd be happening.
How many times has that happened?
Yeah,
More often than
Fox
not.
can land a straight shine at 150 and it just leads to his best
Yeah.
move.
I just thought it was me surviving, you know?
You know,
I
I
guess.
mean, it is.
He's
It
giving
is.
himself credit. He's just patting himself
It's
on
a
the
little
back.
bit of both.
He's like, oh, this neutral knot is so good. I don't know why I always wait till 150
How am
to
I
do it.
living to do that? I'm so sick.
I think, okay, lloD,
Yeah, no, Frenzy's cleaning it up.
This is a real close game, man.
Yeah, this is
Getting
an
his own.
insane neutral because like Frenzy, he's been doing like a laser and then a higher laser to stop lloD from floating immediately, and lloD's kind of like, okay, I won't do that then.
Ooh, that was an interesting
Yeah, I don't know
choice.
what
I don't
he
even
was
say it's
trying-
bad or
I
good.
feel like he messed
Did you
up.
think that's the controller, that's the backup?
That might be.
That's a backup
That's
right
the
there.
He needs to
backup.
start empty hopping. Everything is just being shielded, and he can mix that up. But I guess he's only get a grab. He like
Ooh,
empty
good
hop,
nair.
turn around, down tilt, and then it pokes her.
See, this position with your Falco is ass. It's
Yeah,
so
actually
ass.
super annoying.
Yeah. But lloD's in a good spot. Obviously, it's hard to play at this percent, but you could definitely just make the most of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Hugo's like, look
How
at
did
that.
it kill?
He's
How did
like,
it
look
kill?
at that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yet another move that kills.
So easy.
That's scary.
I honestly think, too, in this matchup, this is one of Falco's best stages. I think Falco's really good here. That top platform is really good for Falco.
Well, he's got it. This is it. You know.
So you gotta find. That's a good drop too. All right.
Gotta be careful right here. You don't
Can't
want to
trade,
full hop
can't
too
trade.
much.
It's dead,
Yeah,
it's
it's over.
Yeah, nice though. Well played. Dude, again, it's just like Frenzy had a couple moments. There was like an edge guard on the right side where if he had like, I think he got hit by the umbrella. It's like there's chances where he could have closed the stock out and kind of like ended that game, but just a couple. The stops were just too long. He couldn't get enough clean stocks.
Yeah.
But he played well enough to win. You know?
Yeah, he did. I feel like all his sets he played well enough to where he could have like easily just like won.
Yeah, there's been no set where you just felt like he's out of his element or
Yeah,
like, you know, out of the running for winning these sets.
Yeah,
He's
no,
playing great.
Yeah.
Being at that point in like your melee career is like so.
It's a hopeful one.
It is, but it's like irritating as shit.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Because
the games are won in the margins, and the margins are where like
the margins
you mess
are
up.
so small,
So
right?
I think it's
But
more
it's
frustrating the longer you're there.
Yeah,
If you don't feel like you're still
Yeah.
improving,
Yeah,
you just like
You start
lose.
to think maybe I don't got it.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
All right, we're just giving you high praise.
Yeah,
Talk
man.
to us.
Who was?
We're giving you high praise.
Oh,
You're next
yeah.
up.
It took me a while to remember he doesn't play like Trent.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
way more like grounded, looking for power shields, and it took me like a game to adjust. But
Yeah.
and then I played FD, obviously.
Yeah.
You know.
That's not your fault. That's not your fault.
Yeah. We're talking about that too, because I was like playing lloD, and I always tell him like he doesn't float enough.
Yeah,
'cause most
he
peaches,
said
like,
he doesn't. Yeah, because we played friendlies and we talked about it. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
you don't really float that much. And he was like,
Yeah.
yeah, I just never understood it.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, fair. I mean,
You know the thing that Peach does. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
So
yeah,
how'd you feel playing this match?
I felt like I played okay. There was a couple like flubs on my end, and like I said, I don't play versus that style much. So there was a few moments in neutral where I was like kind of lost.
Did you feel like his style differed a whole lot from Triff?
Yeah, way more than Triff. Yeah. Like I think the difference is Triff uses like the power shields and stuff to try and like set up the float, whereas lloD uses it to like just hit you, you know, like create the opening, try and get a dash attack or like a low float nair or something.
I see.
That was
That's
crazy.
the lloD also, reading that roll anytime. Like he did it so much versus Mango as well. It's like, god damn it.
This was unfortunate. Yeah, it was looking really, really tight on the Battlefield game, and it just came down to the inches, as they say.
For sure.
Yeah,
Neutral B, 46. Look at you.
That's my specialty.
No, I think he did a pretty good job. It's hard with lloD because he has such a like unorthodox way of playing the game. So
Yeah.
I mean, for what you knew, I think you did pretty good.
Yeah. Again, it's like first time playing him in a set, right?
Right,
Like, That's just been like my whole thing. This like trip, I think, has just been so many of these people I've never played before. So
Right.
it's like, you know,
Right.
it's just about experience, I think.
Yeah.
How do you usually go against Triff these days, or at least the most
I
recent?
haven't won a set ever, but
Oh shit.
yeah.
That's rough.
But it's always been like pretty close.
Okay,
you
okay.
know, like,
Ooh,
it was a
couple
close
odds.
3-0. Close 3-0.
Close 3-0. We love
No,
those.
it's been like 3-2, you know, before. So it's not like, you know.
Yeah, you're on the cusp.
It's competitive, you know.
Yeah.
like-
Right. For
but
sure.